Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of them candid conversations. We're in here doing our thing. We're feeling blessed and highly favored among everything that's going on. Yeah, we give thanks to everybody, Grand Rising, all kings and queens. Listen, a big shout out to all my sponsors, a big shout out to all my well wishers and everybody that gets engaged in one way or another. You know the drill. If you're new here, click subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, and all that. Yeah, it's Candid Convo. What we do, we crisscross across the globe, touching on all creatives, artists, and everybody. And yeah, we are here like that. Listen, today, among our travels, we reached out to this king right here, Major Riley. Yeah, we're gonna link Major Riley in a session. And listen, them are the vibes right there. Mm. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, a big shout out to all my sponsors. A big shout out to OWF, Olympia Fuller Foundations. A big shout out to Bush and Wine Adventures. If you want to touch back a yard, them are the right people to link with. A big shout out to Trigger Accountants. The man keep the light on. And yeah, a big shout out to Sanayetum Taani. You know how we get down, Chris Chimano and the team. A big shout out to Sakata Kandandam Taani Pia. Yeah, man, Jonjo. Respect Agwan always, always. And I'll mute out of 45 while light till I die. Si mnajua tena. All right, we're crisscrossing the globe. Today, we touched down in a Houston. Yeah, we touched down in a Houston. Right, and these are the vibes. In this life, there is lesson to be learned. You play with fire, boy, you might get burned. You hear that? You play with fire, definitely you're gonna get burned. But not said and all them type of thing. We'll be linking this one in a minute. Poverty is not the rich them concern. We can't fight this battle alone. And again, let us pray and call on the Father. Yeah. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another one of them candid conversations. Like I'd hinted before, we're in here doing it 2024, big and ready, and all them things, all them good things out there. Listen, I said we're gonna touch down in a Houston, right? We're there, so like that. We're lucky, we honored, we managed to link up with this big time king out there, Trinidadian descent, but based in Houston, Texas. My man Major Riley is here. Without further ado, Mr. Major Riley, welcome to the show, my brother. How you keeping?
Yes, King, blessed greetings to everyone. Yeah, man, my day, you know.
Yeah. I'm taking this time to definitely thank you for taking this time linking us with us and reasoning and holding the vibe and them type of thing. Just for them that don't know you, you know, let's go generic. Like, give us a little backstory. Like how we got here, where you born and grow, and how the music came, like the influence and them type of thing.
Yeah, well, you know, I was born and grew in Sandy Grande, that's in Trinidad. And then we moved to the United States years ago. Then I reside in Houston, Texas, which I kick off my musical career. I was signed to a record company over here by the name of Dopos Records, which I did my first reggae album. And I do 3 different style of music, but I do soca, dancehall, and reggae. And I was able to go on and was featured on the Universal label with Baby Bash, which I did the remix, Sugar Sugar, or You Get So Fly, which gave me a gold record. And then I went and started my own label, Major Records, which I am the CEO, owner, everything. And I started to put out albums and singles, reggae, dancehall, and soca for the last 15 years.
Okay. Wow, the last 15 years. You are a veteran in this type of thing. Listen, a little bit interested in when you was growing up, what's the kind of music you was listening to? What's the influence, right? And when was it like the first time you like performing or recording? When was this, and how was that to you?
Well, the first thing, of course, was embedded in me is soca music. But I grew up with Bob Marley music, listening
Mm,
to Bob Marley and this guy, what's his name? I forget his name. Yes, Bonnie Whaler
mm.
and these guys and them.
The
Uh,
icons, the foundation
Gregory
icons.
Isaac and those guys. But the influence of music itself was
Mm,
always in my heart and in my soul. I
mm,
like all genre of music. I was never a person who just want one type of music. My
mm,
spirit wouldn't feel that. So
mm,
I will always gravitate to a variety of style of music.
mm,
And that's why I guess my talent is unlimited to the sense is
mm,
any kind of song I will take and twist it and do it. And then, well, moving to the United States, I was able to perform on stage with Buju, Capleton, Maris Hammond, and go on and on and on. Some big reggae stars I was able to perform with. So yeah, I think calypso, soca music, but most definitely reggae music, kind of shaped my mentality and my way of thinking in this
uh,
music industry.
yeah, definitely. Reggae is massive, and reggae is kind of, pardon me. Yeah, reggae is one of those things like since its inception, it cut across and it has a heavy influence in everybody. I'm originally from Africa, and reggae is massive over there. Like everywhere you go, every kiosk, every corner shop, reggae dancers are full like all across the week. You see them ones there. So that's like it played, just like you're saying, it played a huge role in kind of like where you are, you're thinking musically and those type of things. So being that you started early, what was your first recording and how was it? Where was it? Them type of things.
Yeah, well, so again, my first recording was in Houston, Texas. Uh,
Ah,
I did a recording with a guy who was a producer. He had his own label by the name of Ken Sanchez from Belize,
mm,
and he was the first guy to hear me, and he said, "Man, I gotta take you in the studio." And so I did
mm,
that album uh, with him, and
mm,
I keep going. I keep doing things, and people start looking me, giving me a
mm.
second look. So.
Yeah, beautiful. And you're versatile, like you're saying. You also produce, right?
You're right. I did some producing.
Mm.
Because I play the guitar. The guitar.
Ah,
Did some
mm,
producing on my own,
mm,
but most of my songs that I really think to is being produced by other people. Now I do have a lot of influence. Sometimes I play the chords and send it to my producers, them whether it's in Trinidad or Jamaica, and
mm.
they do the final work on it. Yes.
Okay, you try and give it your touch in the production side, which is a beautiful thing, right? Now talk to me
Right.
about this one here. I'm feeling this vibe here. Father God, yeah.
Well, this was a song I released early in 2023.
All
The
right.
producer is from Canada, and I got the track from him, and I decided to write the song during the pandemic, just to the end of the pandemic, and kind of really put the lyrics out there to let people see how what mankind was dealing with and how they're so far away to me that they from the Most High Himself. So that's one of the reasons why I wrote that song. But a lot of people like it, so I'm cool with it and I appreciate it.
Yo, listen. Since I get it, this is what I vibe to have. Like basically, and yeah, you're right. When the pandemic happened, it was like one of them times where the whole world had to stood still and kind of hold a mirror to yourself. You see what I'm saying? So the
Yeah,
vibrations outside was different and them type of thing. And I think for creatives, it was like a come see, come sa. Like, you look into yourself and then, you know what I mean? There's a lot of
yeah.
good music.
It was a time. It was a time to reflect. It was a time
Mm,
to reflect not only on yourself, but on your if you married, on your wife or your
mm.
husband or your friends and family. It really
Yeah,
was a time, and I
yeah.
think that's what I had to do. I reflect a lot how mankind has been in such
Mm.
a destructive form of life
Oh,
at the
yes.
particular time that
Mm,
people was worried, they was scared. It's like there was no love, and
mm,
when you see the love, you kind of question it. whether it was a motive behind it. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel that mankind had gone astray because of all the things that we has endure on this
Mm,
earth. So
yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons why I wrote this song
Mm.
in around that time. Yes.
This is one I directly gravitated to it because I felt like I'm the one who's asking what it's like. It's me. You see them ones they were like it directly spoke to me immediately. And now that you're saying it was over pandemic time, it makes even more sense because it's kind of like around that time there was a lot going on, and then there was also a lot of noise in the same way still, right? Like there was all these things that are going on, so it becomes one of them things where you are wondering where are we though? Where are we as a mankind? Where am I though? Where do I fit in all this matrix? You see one, and then where are we also that type of thing? And I really really vibrated to this one. Who was the producer again? Let's shout out the producer. What was his name? When we made the
Um,
beat.
to be honest with you,
Mm,
I really can't recall his actually name. I
mm.
usually call him King.
Kim
Yeah,
out
but
of
his
Canada.
actually right name, if you Google the song on YouTube or something, you're gonna see his name is listed on there.
Yeah,
But he's a cool friend from Canada,
yeah.
and we communicate just by email and
Mm.
stuff like that. But he's a very good
Listen,
producer. He produced a lot of songs for me. Yes.
listen. Same way still. Honorable shout out and maximum respect from King, the producer out of Canada. You say right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, listen. Being that you've been in the industry and you've been in the music for a while, yeah. Talk to me. What are kind of the things you've seen transpire, right? Since them days when you started to this time now, right? What like let's be honest, like with the introduction of thingy, with the introduction of social media and thing, right? There's been like some positives and some negatives, right? So to you, as Major Riley, what are some of the positives from out of all this?
Well, look, the music industry has changed dramatically
Mm,
from the way that I grew up knowing it, knowing
mm,
that people will go and buy a CD or buy a record, and it was more personal to us than the
mm,
digital world that we live in today.
mm,
Everything is digital. You cannot buy a CD unless it's some collection you wanna go find, because
mm.
none of your cars that you ride in it don't have a CD player no more. So everything is streaming and it's digital. But to the point to your point,
Mm,
social media have its ups and downs. It has
mm,
its good and bad,
mm,
and it all depends on which one you use and how you choose to use it
mm,
and utilize it.
mm,
Facebook, Instagram,
mm,
YouTube, go on and on. But look, the basic understanding I get from this music business
mm,
is that it changed dramatically over the
mhm,
years,
mm,
from the way I grew up knowing it. And I had to make a lot of adjustment trying to
mm.
fall in line with the young generation and to
Yeah.
promote and to get my music be heard
Mm,
in the same manner. But it's not an easy thing.
mm.
But you have to just kind of, you know,
Roll
go
with
along
it.
with it.
Roll
Yeah,
with
because
it.
if you don't, you're going to get left behind.
You're out of here quickly,
Yeah,
quickly. I
yeah,
think I think you're right. It's one of them things where they say to me though, to me personally, because I've been in the game for a while, it's kind of like somehow it lowered the bar or the quality of music. You know what I mean? It lowered the bar a little bit, right? But that being said, good music is still good music. Good music will still transcend and transpire all the hurdles that are going to be put out there for the good music type of thing. But same way still, now is we can get more music, we can consume more music, which in itself turns out to be people are spoiled for choice. You see them ones there. People are spoiled for choice, and then it becomes something like where okay, you're here today, gone tomorrow type of thing. If you don't work with it, you're here today, gone tomorrow type of thing. And but if you just have a good music, good tunes like what we're playing right now here, to the Most High, yeah.
right.
If you have tunes that are resonating to what's happening in the society, they become undeniable. That's my belief, basically.
Well, you know, they had a saying that which Bob Marley say, when the music hits you, feel no pain.
You know,
If
very.
you if you listen lyrically, there must be to me, even in the soca songs that I had produced or record, there's a storyline behind those songs. And if you find a lot of artists coming up now, there's no too much storylines behind the music. Most of
Yeah.
them, if it's a soca song, it's a jump and wave and jump up and wave and wave and wave and wave and if it's a reggae, it's a bunch of wine girl, wine girl. So, so the foundation to me is always have a story behind whatever
Oh.
you're doing and what you're saying. That
Oh.
people could relate that people can relate to. In that sense, that gave the music a lot of more shelf value,
Mm.
and it will stay for a long time around. Like Bob Marley music will never die, and
Never
that's one of
die.
the reasons why.
Mm.
Why is disconnected?
Now it is connected still. Listen. Not to gain the world, because if you do, yeah, a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're coming right back on this one. You know that. You lose your soul. It's mind control. Glory to the Most High. I am like praying each night and each day. The level before the technical difficulties, we were talking about the internet, how it's positive and negative in the music industry, right? And you're saying like if the song is nice and the writing is there and the lyrics are there, it will definitely transfer and it will transfer and resonate to a lot of people and maybe even be around for a longer time more than these other artists like new school artists too, like don't really have messages in their songs, right? They just want to be trendy, right?
Right, right.
Mm. Listen, talk to me about this one, The Most High.
Yeah. So this song again was also produced by my friend out of Canada again, and I I I always try to stay close to my heart when I'm writing reggae. A lot of my reggae songs and them. Uh, and to me is what better way to give glory? Who better to give glory to the Most High Himself? You know. So the song is really telling you you have to give glory because you're here. You're still on earth. You're
Yes, sir.
blessed to be alive. You're blessed to be
Yes,
alive.
sir.
You're blessed to be healthy and strong. So, you know, is the only person you could turn to is the Most High and say, glory unto you, glory unto the Most High. I give all glory to the Most High.
Definitely.
Simple.
Definitely. Yeah. Which is a beautiful thing. Yeah, which is a beautiful thing. A
Always.
conscious vibe, conscious lyrics. And I think that's one of the parts where reggae music transcends, and it's always going to be there because it speaks to the soul. It speaks to the soul. It feeds the soul. It gives us like some fuel to go through or face whatever we are facing and that type of thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking to Major Riley, one of the veterans in this business. Candid Conversation. Listen, click subscribe, join their conversation, tell a friend to tell a friend. Mr. Major Riley, can you please tell us where they can get you, or like what are your platforms? They can reach
Yeah.
out?
Well, you could just Google me, Major Riley. You're gonna find me on all social media platforms.
Mm.
Just anyone. If you're familiar with Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Facebook, you know,
Mm-hmm.
TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
you go to Snapchat, you go to
Mm.
YouTube,
Mm.
and any one of my songs and them, you could find it on all digital platform, whether
Ah.
it's iTunes, Apple
Mm.
Music, you
Mm-hmm.
know, Amazon, and you could download them for 99 cents.
All
If you
right.
want that, if you want my reggae album, you could still
Mm.
buy it wherever you want to go.
Mm.
Right.
Mm. Yeah, you heard that. Major Riley, all his works are available on all your favorite DSPs, right? So go in
Say
there,
again?
click. your works are available in all the favorite digital platforms, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, all the favorite. You can go check it everywhere. Maybe Riley click, maybe download, stream, do all them things. Support, 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 and that's why we're here, my brother. Okay, thanks a lot for taking the time. Listen, let's talk about the soccer, right? Being of being from Trini, right? Soccer is a big thing over there, so right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Talk to us about that, because I see and it's not a lot of artists who do reggae and also kind of flat with trade. Like you find most reggae artists tend to just stick to reggae music. I mean, it's not, you are one of the first ones that I'm finding like who you're still on both sides and you're kind of delivering it nicely.
Yes. The one of the reason why I never consider myself a soca artist or a reggae artist, I always consider myself a Caribbean artist.
Right.
Which means I do a genre of music. I do everyone, dancehall, roots reggae, soca music, you know. So, but you know, soca is a big thing in my culture. It's where I was born and where I was raised, and it's in my heart. It's in my soul. Music is in me. It's in me, and I love music. So right now it's close to Carnival in Trinidad, but I cannot be there this year. So I just released one of my good single, "Just Let Me Pass," that gained a lot of good reviews and getting a lot of attention on that song. But again, unfortunately I couldn't make it to Carnival this year. But look, you know, whenever you listen to what Major Riley do, I put my heart and my soul into my work, and I think that is the kind of song you will find whenever I do what I do. It has to be a good song. It has to be something that I feel for my heart to write and to produce. And I think I have done that on almost every one of my music.
It's a beautiful one, this one. Just Let Me Pass. Listen up. Listen, my brother. Soca, if you, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to understand soca music, just go to a carnival. Next time you hear there's a carnival anywhere near you, just check in, and you see bear whining, you see bear fun. You know what I mean? Listen, carnival is a whole different experience. We in London over here, there's always nothing in carnival over summer. I've been there and I think it's bear madness, bear fun. But my brother was telling me, brother, you don't know nothing until you go see the real carnival down at Trini or down at Barbados and them over there. Them do bear things over there, yeah?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Yeah. So just break it down to the audience, like maybe somebody who's not familiar with a Trini carnival. How, like, what are the theses? How does it get down?
Well, you know, Carnival always just be around February. It's the early part of February in Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah, you buy a plane ticket, you get your hotel, but my word of advice will be to at least get at least 2 months of exercise in the gym. If you're not prepared physically for that, do not go.
Yeah.
It's one of those events where your fitness will be tested.
You will be tested to the max.
And I don't mean just physically, I mean mentally,
Ah,
spiritually.
right.
You have to be prepared for these people and them, because I'm telling you, it's not normal behavior. There's nothing normal about these people and them around that time. So if you're ready to have what we call fet, if you're ready to fet, which is a form of party, if you're ready to fet or party, get yourself in the gym for at least 2-3 months before Carnival, and make sure you're ready. You're ready. You're
Right. Yeah.
ready.
Train for it,
You're ready.
basically. Train for it. You gotta train for it. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Listen. Can you just, like, for the layman, can you try and give us maybe a little bit of, like, the roots, how carnival came about? Like, what do you know about the roots of carnival, how it came to existence?
Well, you know, carnival, all the whole carnival, the jab, the carnival was really true from slavery days.
Hold on, brother. Do you adjust your phone a little bit so that we can see you? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's it. That's better.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, from slavery days.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the slaves and them get their little free time, they started to rejoice and they will jump up around with their face painted up and you know had a time. But look, you know, carnival has its roots, it has its good, and it has its history behind it.
Right.
Um, but what Trinidadians was able to do is to transform carnival in such a way that gain such popularity around the globe, and to have people from all walks of life come down there and enjoy a cultural based event that when they go back to their homeland they could tell their kids and their family what a wonderful experience they have. So you know, um, unless you jump on a plane and decide to go down there, as much as I'm willing to explain it,
Explain it. You
you
can't.
you
You have
just
to be there. It's one of them things.
yes,
Like
you
you
right,
have to experience it for yourself. Because
right, exactly.
whatever word you're going to use won't do it justice. Them
No,
was
you
it.
have to experience. You have to
Right.
go experience. Yes.
Right. Listen. This is the tune we are talking about. Just let me pass with Major Riley, a brand new soccer tune that we're working on right now. Listen, people, it's around carnival time in a Trini. Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, we're chatting to Major Riley, and just let him pass. What? It's a vibe itself. It's a vibe itself, yeah?
Yeah.
My brother said if you want to go to carnival, best take 3-4 weeks and train for the thing. You know what I mean? If you want to
Yeah.
fit, as my brother said, if you want to proper fit, take 3-4 weeks, train for the carnival. As soon as you book the ticket and book the airplane and them things there, go yourself in a gym. Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
you go down there and you get some of these vibes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been nice. It's been beautiful. We linked with Major Riley. We're just talking about everything and all things. Listen, I put all the links for Major Riley's thing down here where you can find him on social media. If you click on thing, you'll see that. Candid Convo, we in here. We always supporting my brother, Major Riley. What can you say before we check out?
Yeah, I want to say thanks to all your listeners and all your followers, man. This has been something I was looking forward to. I appreciate you took the time this early in UK time to interview me. And it's even earlier in America time to wake up and have such a blessed time to have a good interview with you.
I respect you, brother. I respect your work ethic, brother. That's all I can say. I respect you. And I'm a fan from now on, my brother. Listen, true that. I respect your work ethic. I'm a fan from now on. And we're going to put this out. Everybody follow Major Riley. It's Trini. It's carnival session maybe next month, this month, somewhere this month.
No, next week, next 2 weeks.
Yeah, carnival session. If you haven't trained, if you didn't follow his advice, well, you go there, but don't fit too much, because you know what I mean. You might end up needing a lot of water.
Yep, a lot of protein.
Wow, brother, Major Riley, it's been nice, it's been lovely, and without further ado, we say bless up.
Man. Bless up. Man, salute.
Salute.
Bless.